Good morning, Hoosiers, and welcome to Paper News 24/7, brought to you by the Paper of Montgomery County Online in living color from the paper's control room in downtown Crawfordsville. I'm Stu Clampett with your top headlines for Wednesday, May 11th, 2011. Today's news is brought to you in part by the National Guard. There's a moment you reach deep inside yourself when you find the courage to fight through the elements and you find the strength to save a life. These are the kinds of moments you'll experience in the National Guard. If you've got it inside you, this is your time to act. Visit the National Guard online at nationalguard.com or call 1-800-GO-GUARD. In our top story today, the Youth Service Bureau and the AHEAD Coalition will not be merging after all. Several weeks ago, it was announced January 11th that primarily due to financial reasons, the two organizations were going to merge. Quote, "It's definitely the right decision for the organization and the mission." That was according to AHEAD Executive Director Jennifer Shook on January 11th. She said, "We moved to a free space with a part-time director addressing declining revenue." A press conference was scheduled on Tuesday morning to announce the planned merger was off. Shook continues to work part-time for the AHEAD Coalition and part-time for Ability Services in Lafayette. In related news, the rumor mill has been churning, and Jennifer Shook is among those who are rumored to be considered for the position of Youth Service Bureau Executive Director. YSB Executive Director Mike Scheme resigned effective Friday, citing health reasons after an aneurysm left him incapacitated last winter. On Tuesday, Shook had no comment when asked if she had been approached by the board or if she would accept the job if she were asked. In other news, a road closed sign stands on Whitlock Avenue on the north end of the site where workers are installing a new culvert under the street. The sign is almost redundant because one look says you can't get there from here. The work should be finished before kids start back to school. Carmel Mayor James Brainerd spoke at the Chamber of Commerce annual meeting at the Crawfordsville Country Club on Tuesday evening. He answered questions during a press conference before dinner. When asked what lessons he could bring since Carmel and Montgomery County are so different, Brainerd said, "We're both in Indiana. We're both on flat land, not mountains, and we are both close to a metropolitan area." He said both communities must realize we compete against Florida, California, and Europe because we are in a global economy and people can work and live wherever they choose. Paper Trivia, your chance to win prizes. Right now, Indians tickets by showing off how much you know about spring sports. If you've got all the answers, click on this tile on our homepage, go to the Paper Trivia section. If you answer our spring sports trivia question correctly, you could be going to the Indianapolis Indians on us.
I'm Kim Van Matry from the Paper Montgomery County. I'm looking for the best salespeople out there. The economy is tough, the gas is high, and this job can pay for all that. It's a hard job, it's only for the best, and it can be rewarding as hell if you're good at it. I want someone who's energetic, who likes working with people, who likes to work, and has a great personality. I'm offering great benefits, insurance, a base salary, great commission, gas allotment, and much more. Call or email me if you have what it takes.
The 6th Annual Strawberry Festival Queen Contest and the 4th Annual Junior Royalty Contest will take place at the Crawfordsville High School Auditorium at 7 p.m. on Saturday. Tickets are general admission, $5 each. Kids 5 and under are free. Also at Tuesday's annual Chamber of Commerce dinner, Akers & Associates was recognized as the Small Business of the Year, and Nucor was recognized as the Large Business of the Year. Davis House Bed and Breakfast was recognized for 5 years in business, and the Homestead Greetings and Gifts was recognized for its 20th anniversary. R.R. Donnelly, CSI, and CEL&P purchased the most Chamber Bucks, while Walmart, Kroger South, and County Market redeemed the most Chamber Bucks. For the 4th straight year, the Clark Sennett family plans to offer the Sennett Farms Cattle Company $500 scholarship. That's according to the Indiana Prairie Farmer. And Frank Phillips' guest this week on Frankly Speaking is none other than Denny Cook, Councilman at Large. Frankly Speaking can be found under Webcast on the top navigation bar of our website, the same place where you can find several Montgomery County Historical Society videos. Today's news is brought to you in part by the Indiana Poison Center. Children act fast. So do poisons. Call the Indiana Poison Center at 1-800-222-1222 for poison prevention tips and treatment advice provided free 24 hours a day. Local weather with Paul Poteet and local sports with Candace Rohrman are both up next.
Bad wrecks happen to good people. That's why people take their wrecks to the good people at Gould's Body and Paint in Crawfordsville. Gould's will work with your insurance company to provide an accurate quote of your needed repairs. Then the iCar Gold Class specialists take over, restoring your vehicle to good as new. Gould's will service any make, any model, any type, or amount of damage. Just remember our motto. At Gould's Body and Paint, our business is a wreck.
It's Indiana's weatherman, meteorologist Paul Poteet. You wanted the heat, you got the heat for the next couple of days across central Indiana. Temperatures will be well above the average high, which is into the low 70s for this time of year. And there were some big storms yesterday, too. We avoided most of that around our area, but there's a chance of shower or storm stray stuff popping up again today. Now, this update on this hot day is sponsored by the good people, the cool people at Gould Body and Paint. I'm talking Diana and Don on the other end of your phone line if you give them a call at 364-1067. That's 364-1067. They're out on Waynetown Road, and it's Gould Body and Paint, where their business is a wreck. Well, we've got ourselves that 30% chance today, about a 40% chance tomorrow. I don't think it's so much the rain or the storms, it's the temperatures that are going to be the big story today. Take a look at some of these numbers that we expect around the area. Indianapolis up to about, say 86 degrees today, mid to upper 80s, as you see there all across the state. And that scattered stuff through the afternoon and evening. Muggy nights could leave us to some morning fog over the next few days also. And then tonight, there you see it, those lows in Montgomery County only dropping down into the mid-60s, indicative of the mild air mass and the moist air mass that's out there. The dew point temperatures yesterday went into the low 60s, which is about the point where a lot of people start to notice the humidity, and it looks like they'll stay there for the next few days. Now, what's driving all of this? Well, we've got a couple of weather makers around. As a matter of fact, there is low pressure right there on the weather map right over the state this afternoon. I don't necessarily think that's going to lead to a big outbreak of storms, but again, we've got that slight shower and storm chance into the mix this afternoon and evening, and also Thursday afternoon and evening. And today, maybe some flash flooding and severe storms off to our east. We expect that in Ohio, down toward Virginia, and also into South Carolina. Some rough storms or maybe some flooding. Back out to the west, a wide swath of severe weather possible from back in western Iowa all the way down into Texas. So that's what's going on around the country today. We really won't see anything quiet in our weather pattern until maybe next week. We've got some daily chances of showers and thunderstorms. But how does that shake out? And, when can you get outside? Well, I get out there today if I were you, if you do want to get the grass cut, because those chances are going to be going up. The chances of rain, here, let's do a chart. The chances of rain are going up like this over the next few days, and then the temperatures will go down like that over the next few days, and then we'll meet somewhere in the middle. The extended outlook there, you see it Thursday through Saturday. We go from 80s on Thursday and right around the 70s, near 80 on Friday, still pretty warm, but then down into the 60s by the time we get to Saturday with those chances of storms. Again, it's a 30% chance for today. It's a 40% tomorrow in the afternoon and evening again, and then a 50% chance all day long on Friday. Let's take a look at those day-by-day numbers. That's the increasing chance of storms up through Friday, and then another pretty good chance on Saturday, and then we'll start backing it off again on Sunday. So if you do want to get outside and get something done, I'd do it today, just to be sure, but you're probably okay tomorrow too. Want to get it done before Friday and Saturday. 80s for us today, about 85 degrees at least, if not more than that. 85 again tomorrow, and then up around the upper 70s to near 80 on Friday. And then as we head into the weekend, 69 on Saturday, and maybe just into the low 60s by the time we get into Sunday, and then stabilizing a little below average next week, mid-60s for the first couple of days. That's the forecast. Of course, if the weather turns severe, or if you just want to double-check the radar before you head out today, not a bad idea, especially in the afternoon. So come on over to paulpoteet.com. You can find all that Indiana weather information, plus a whole lot of fun. And you can find the latest from Montgomery County and Crawfordsville right here. Thanks for watching. It's Paper News 24/7.
At Zon's Floor Covering, we don't offer washers, paint, or lumber. Floor covering is our expertise for your home or office. At Zon's Floor Covering, we offer luxurious styles of carpeting and realistic-looking vinyl patterns, and we do it better than anyone else. You'll fall in love with the possibilities at Zon's, all backed by professional installation, superior personal service, and our 3-year installation warranty. Stop by Zon's today and see why we want to be everywhere you are.
I'm Candace Dorman with your local sports for Wednesday. In a county and conference matchup on Tuesday night, the Crawfordsville Athenian baseball team was able to beat the Southmont Mounties 13-0. The Athenians now have a 13-game winning streak on as they head to Carmel tonight for a 5 p.m. matchup. The ladies were not as lucky as Southmont was able to beat Crawfordsville in the softball game 5-4. Both county teams will meet up again on Thursday at Southmont. The North Montgomery baseball team ended a 3-game skid with a 10-3 conference victory over Tri-West on Tuesday night. They will next face North Putnam tonight. The North Montgomery tennis team grabbed their 10th win of the season, the most in the county, against Attica on Tuesday night as well. They won 5-0 over Attica. Don't forget to follow Montgomery County Sports at The Paper Sports on Twitter. That's your local news for Wednesday. For more information on these and other stories, visit our homepage or pick up a print copy of the paper in Montgomery County. For Paper News 24/7, I'm Candace Dorman. You stay classy, Crawfordsville.